What's going on, everybody? I'm having technical difficulties here. My headset quit working, so I am hoping that it's reconnected. Please let me know if you can hear me. Um, what's up, Andre? How you doing, buddy? Let me know if you can hear me all right. I had to duck out and reconnect while the video was playing, trying to make sure that my headset's connected. Guess I could hop on here and see if I can hear myself. Don't think I've ever seen the intro on these streams. Nice. That's a lovely hat. Thank you, sir. It's not a hat. I grew this overnight. I used Miracle Grow. Uh, let's see. So we got a lot of books to go over tonight. We've got Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids and Other Creatures, and we have Steve's Closet, which I don't know why. I just noticed that it changed it to Stevie's Closet again in the thing, so I'm going to have to change that. Because it's not Stevie's Closet, it's Steve's Closet. And, all kinds of something. Can't really hear you. Try singing some. La 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 la. You seriously can't hear me? It's Steve's Closet. Andre, you're a butthead. And, I can hear myself just fine. So first off, if you would, Andre, tag Shaun and Rodney so they can see the epic review of Scarlet's Field Guide and Cryptids and all that good stuff. So we're going to pop this bad boy out and show it off. Hey, what's going on, Dan? Thanks for joining in, buddy. So if you guys missed out on it, not only are these covers just freaking lovely. Get out of here, Andre. So Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids and Other Creatures. It's an awesome collaboration between Shaun Forney and Rodney Fike and... Hold on a second. I'm trying to open this nicely. And Stephanie Forney as well. We had several other artists in there, like this Andre Osh guy in the comments. So... And we had, let's see, Ayla Borgman, Adam Fields, J5, Jeremy Adams, and of course Stephanie Forney, Doug Hufford, Andy Shaggy Cordy, Nate Lovett, Josh Medors, Ann Murnane, Jesse Noble, Josh Peters, Klein Siegenthaler, hopefully I didn't screw that up, Jamie Snell, and Jalen Warner. Man, Jalen Warner. And, the one thing that I have to laugh about in here is there is an exploding blue ball. And, this has been a running joke for a while, if there was going to be any exploding blue balls in here. And I should have been smart and asked Shaun for a digital file if he had one that I could throw up here. But these art pieces in here are phenomenal. So I'm going to try to work with it. I was messing with it earlier. There's a little bit of a glare in there. But the artwork in here is phenomenal. So basically, this is a field guide to all the awesome creatures. Can you do something about Jalen? So this is basically a field guide to all the cryptids and creatures that Scarlet might encounter on her journeys. So you got werewolves. They're basically a bunch of lore in different towns around the U.S. And there's all kinds of stuff in here, from fairies to exploding blue balls, or as they're actually commonly called, wisps. But hold on, I'm trying to find the page back again that the wisp is on. And then you got stuff like the chupacabra. You got some pretty cool artwork for that. You should see my Randy Moss mask with the afro on it. And then you've got some mermaids, which are always awesome. And this kickstarted at the end of the year last year. And these just got mailed out. I will be posting the link in the comments where these are available. You got the Jersey Devils in here. Another creature of lore, and it's got some really cool artwork in it. And I will be posting the link in here. Now, these books are now available. They have completed fulfillment. They're available on the website. You can also get remarks on the covers if you want. They got Bessie. I mean, there's just tons of art in here. This is a super thick book. I mean, it's not a tiny book. They kept adding and adding and adding and adding, and they're like, before too long, this is going to be a super issue. And it's definitely really cool. You got the swamp creature, Bigfoot. Pardon me, I got the hiccups. You got gremlins. You got the Honey Island swamp monster. And somewhere in here is this wisp. We're going to get to it. Ozark Howler. Skinwalkers, which this one's really cool too. There's the Skinwalkers. And there's the Frogman. There we go. And the exploding blue balls. There they are, everybody. The exploding blue balls in the woods. Exploding blue balls. The Will-o'-the-Wisp. Or Will-o'-the-Wisp. Not the Will-o'-the-Wisp, but whatever. Either way works. So definitely a really cool book. I give it 5 exploding blue balls just because it has phenomenal artwork. Yeah, it's super thick too. It has phenomenal artwork. So we're going to give it 5 exploding blue balls for the artwork right here. Shabam. And we're going to get 5 exploding blue balls because of the story. These guys spent a ton of time researching all of the lore for these creatures and all of that fun stuff. And, you know, this wasn't just like an overnight book where they're just like, hey, let's throw a bunch of creatures in here and make up stories. They spent uber amounts of time. Stephanie did, Rodney did, they all did. And all of that fun stuff. And sorry, guys, I turned the volume back up because Andre was messing with me, telling me that. So there's where you can find this book for Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids and Other Creatures. Super awesome cover. Thick cardstock. And it's just a beautiful book all the way around. It looks like it's leather bound. They had all kinds of cool stuff they sent with this. If you guys missed out on the Kickstarter, you guys missed out on some really cool stuff. So not only did they give you a butt ton of stickers, some really cool holographic ones, they also gave you, let me get this out of here without getting the tape on it. You gotta love Scotch tape. It goes haywire sometimes. They gave you a map of all the lands. So that was really cool. This was one of the stretch goals. Shaun was super antsy about it. He wasn't sure that it was going to make it. And he was just beside himself, giddy with joy whenever they reached the map goal because he's got an infatuation with maps. But it's a full fold-out map of cryptid creatures. And it's really cool. It's got all the spots marked off. You got the Yeti, the wolves. And then it's got areas to check here. And it's just really cool how, you know, they put this together. They marked all the spots on the map. It's got the Scarlet Huntress emblem on it. So that was a really cool stretch goal. It's pretty neat. Something you can frame and hang up. Not as cool as Shaun's Tammy calendar, but, you know, or Andre's. Right, Andre? And then we've got, you know, they came with super cool stickers. You had the different creatures from the field guide. You had a couple, here's a holographic fairy sticker that came with it. And then you got the cool Scarlet's Field Guides to Cryptids and Other Creatures. Got another hollow sticker. It came with a Scarlet Huntress sticker. And the Scarlet Huntress Field Guide emblem. And a coaster, because you can never have too many coasters. And it came with a couple of bookmarks. So definitely was an awesome campaign. Definitely excited to get the book. Of course, you know, you're always excited. And here is, I can't remember the name of this, and it's going to freaking kill me, but this is the Japanese turtle monster. And it's, dang it, what is the name of it? Now I got to look in the book. I got to find it, because it's like named after a Pokemon or something like that. And I looked it up to see what the lore was about it. Oh, yeah, here it is right here. It is called a Kappa. That's right. So this Kappa has a bowl of water on its head, and that's its life force. And so if that bowl of water gets spilled or it gets broke and all the water pours out, then it dies. So it's a Japanese lore, because they were talking about it one day, and I was like, "What is a Kappa?" I'm like, "It seriously looks like a Pokemon." And we ended up looking at it. I looked it up, and I was like, "Wow, that's really insane." So a lot of great artists on this book. Like I said, Andre Osh was a part of it. Adam Fields, Rodney Fikes, Shaun Forney, Stephanie Forney did a ton of research on the cryptids and to come up with their storylines. Again, super thick book, super awesome. Definitely check it out. The link, like I said, I popped it in there in the comments. They are doing standard issues, or you can get a remark for an upcharge of whatever you want on the cover. The covers are phenomenal. And now I think I just screwed up this bag and board, and I did. I'll have to get another one. Damn you, Scotch tape. So stand by. Let me put all the goodies back up because I haven't had a chance. I just got this the other day, and I haven't had a chance to put all the stuff away. I got this, I guess, about a week and a half ago. I shouldn't say the other day. I got it about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. But time has been flying because I've been uber busy working on um, these bad boys right here. You know, stuff, cool sketches for the Xenonanite Titan campaign and all that fun stuff. So here we go. I got the full volume of WonderDuck. So I know probably, I want to say a month and a half. Well, I guess it's been 2 months ago. Man, time's getting away from me. But I did the review of WonderDuck. And all we got was the first little bit of it. This is how thick volume 1 of WonderDuck is. So you guys, if you watched the review of the last one, or if you kind of caught bits and pieces of it, it got a little out of hand because I had Jack in there with me and Jake Anthony LaCava. But it's a good book. I enjoyed it. There is... So this is where the preview that we reviewed left off. And then this is where it moved on, and it doesn't get back to the other book until, or the end of the other, the review until later on. So there are bits and pieces in here that are in between that kind of give you the fill-in for how we get to this point in the review. So I was surprised by that. I didn't know there was a gap in the story. Like, I just thought the story was wrote like that, but actually there's a gap in the story, and then this fills it in. So I've not completely finished it. I just got this on Thursday. I haven't had time to sit down and read the whole thing again. Been super busy. I love the story so far. I really like that. I really enjoyed it. It's not a super dark, grim book. It's a fun book. It's a fun time. If you guys want to pick up a copy of it, you can go to it's either getyourmeds.com or you can go to darkfirepress.com. Oh, I guess I should put www. Hold on a second. You can go to www.darkpress. Oh, shit. I misspelled it. Hold on. www.darkfirepress.com. There we go. If I wouldn't leave off an S. So I'm about 3/4 of the way through this. I'm loving it. I loved the preview that I put up when I did the review on it before. I had a lot of fun with it. We got a lot of people asking questions about it. But it's just a fun book. It's got great artwork in it. It's nothing super fan. Can't take you anywhere. Yeah, I know. You can't take me anywhere. So I apologize for that first link. It won't work because I missed an S. But the artwork in it's phenomenal. I love the coloring of it. Again, here's the creature that he battled in the review that I did the last time. And we called him the Purple People Eater just because he's purple and he's mean and he's trying to eat these people. So what a great name for it, right? So guys, definitely check this out. This, we already gave it 5 exploding blue balls for the artwork, 5 exploding blue balls for the story. So once again, 5 exploding blue balls. I wanted to show this off. Like I said, it's a super thick book. This is volume 1. Volume 2, which George said was going to be the final part of the story. I'm pretty positive. He's pretty positive that that's what it's going to be. He said he wasn't making any more after that. So volume 2 should finish out the story, and he's probably going to be doing it later this year. Let's see here. Who messaged me? Oh, Jack messaged me. And so I got this yesterday. I'm going to be reviewing this. This is from Totally Rad Comics. I just wanted to show it off real quick because this was in my stack of to-do stuff. And I didn't pull it out of there, which came with this for backing one of the other projects. Here's the Cross promo book. And I haven't even had a chance to even open that and look at it because, you know, well, and then I got, and then I got this package yesterday. So I'm excited to read this. This looks freaking awesome. So I got number 2 and I got number 1. Actually, I got both number 1s and both number 2s. So I'm super excited to read this. I can't wait. This looks freaking awesome. So this will be review show probably next week. This and the Strange Tales from Totally Rad. Like I said, these both came yesterday. I haven't had a chance to really look through either one of them. Super busy dealing with other stuff. And after this, we'll get to the fun stuff. I wanted to get all the good stuff out of the way first. That way we can do a parental advisory. So please disregard autocorrect and its infinite wisdom. Yeah, I seen your back, Jack. Thanks. I seen your message. But what's going on, buddy? How you doing? So, Jack, just to fill you in, we talked about Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids and Other Creatures, which is the first link that I added in. And then we talked about WonderDuck. I finally got the full volume of WonderDuck. I got that. I purchased that and this other book that I'm getting ready to talk about. So I got the full volume of WonderDuck. So there is that story that you were a part of the review show where you had a good spout of derailing us for like, it ended up being a 4-hour show. So there is a gap in that preview that we read. So it stopped here, and there's a little bit of filler story in between here that we didn't see. And then it continues on with where the preview looked at. So what story we read in the preview, there's a filler in between here that explains how we went from the suit was missing to the next thing you know, WonderDuck's fighting crime. There's an explanation of how he gets the suit in here. So you remember when I talked about that and I said, I wonder how he gets the suit. I guess, you know, this is the suit and I had to put 2 and 2 together. It was fixed in the volume. So that's pertinent information I thought you would want to know because we had talked about that for like 20 minutes. So definitely that fill-in there helped out with the story. I'm 3/4 of the way through, but I love the story. I can't wait for Volume 2. Volume 2 is going to be dropping later this year, and it'll be a closeout. And so we had this guy on, Annabelle Arroyo, and Little Steve's Closet. Like I was saying, disclaimer, blame autocorrect. Autocorrect sucks, and it keeps changing it to Stevies. And I can't catch it every time because I thought I fixed it, but I'm glad Facebook finally let you sign in, buddy. So this is a great kids book. That comes in hardcover or softcover. Of course, I went with the hardcover for a few dollars more. It is available at the same link that Darkfire Press on there, that the other one was available at. So you got Darkfire Press. You can get WonderDuck on there. You can get Little Steve's Closet, and there's a plethora of other books from Jonathan Syfax, Annabelle Arroyo, George Medina, the whole cast and crew there. All of their books are available on the site. So it takes you to Amazon or Barnes & Noble. I got these from Amazon. But of course, the sales go back to them. But this is a children's book. So it's about Steve and the creatures that live in his closet. And here he is with his messy room. And so he's angry with his mom because she wants him to clean his room. And then he hears a thumping noise. and it's a brontosaurus. And the dinosaur tricks him into, doesn't really trick him, it signals for him to come into the closet, and he gets transported to another land. Oh, we got new comments. Hold on here. What's shaking Jack Napier? I'm glad. So, Jack, on Friday, I went to go message him, and it said this person's unavailable on Messenger, and it deleted all of the messages he sent me. So I texted him. I said, hey, Jack, what'd you do to Facebook? So he didn't realize he got booted, but they were being assholes as usual. So he gets chased by velociraptors, and he goes on these adventures in Dinosaur Land. He didn't want to clean his room. He was angry with his mom. The dinosaurs trick him, not really trick him, but tell him to come into their land. And the kids really enjoyed it. I was going to get a record them. I'm sorry. I was going to record them doing their review of the book, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time before it was time for them to go to bed because Tiffany took the kids earlier while I was driving out to Nana's, and they wouldn't get home in time for me. But here he is again. He's back in his room again, in his messy room. And, the moral of the story is, listen to your parents, that sort of thing. So it's kind of a moral of the story. You get mad at your mom and you yell at her until you're not cleaning your room, and then you might just get transported to another land and almost eaten by dinosaurs. So be good. It's too bad dinosaurs don't really exist. So, yeah, finally done fighting Facebook for now. All right, this thing's got to go. It's way too freaking hot. Whew. I am roasting. Sorry, guys. It was like 90 degrees here today. I'm so glad I mowed the grass when I got home from work yesterday. So, little Steve's Closet. I'm sorry. I didn't like I said, I didn't get the kids. Didn't get a chance to get the kids to do their recorded interview for this. So I will have to come back and let them do their recorded interview. We'll play it next week for you guys. They liked Little Steve's Closet. They thought it was really cool. They love dinosaurs. So, of course, this was right up their alley. Everybody loves dinosaurs until they're trying to eat you. Exactly, Jack. So, guys, these books are really good. I really like this book. Of course, they didn't buy it for me. I bought it for the kids. When he said he had a kid's book, I was like, all right, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to buy it. That way I can read it to Roderick and Adriana. And then George Medina's WonderDuck book. Both of these are available at that link that I posted in the chat there, darkfirepress.com. Any of you guys are on Facebook or on YouTube, it should be in the comments. Hopefully it says it sent it to them. And then, sorry guys, I'm trying to find somewhere to set these books so they don't get messed up. Got a nice little stack going on here. So next week we can look forward to. I've got more to get to, so don't run off yet. I'm not done. Next week we will get to this 47 Furious Tales, book 1 and 2. I'm going to talk about those. I'm really super excited to read those. Those were the Kickstarter went on last year, right around when I didn't have the money to buy stuff, and I was in and out of the doctors and stuff. So I was really disappointed that I missed it. And then I got a chance on Henri Kampmann's show to get them, and so I was like, heck yeah, hook me up. And then I got Totally Rad Strange Cosmic Tales. I got these in the mail yesterday, so these will be next week as well with the 47 Furious Tales. Where is everybody? I don't know where they are. I don't know. I haven't done the show in like 2 weeks. I've been recuperating mentally and physically. It's just been that kind of fun time. I don't know. I share it out, buddy. I don't know where everybody is. But that's what the playback's for. They can come back and watch it. We'll be like Catch the Craze guys. So let's see. I popped a link in for Darkfire Press, and come on. Thank you. Now I gotta grab a link real quick, guys. So stand by. So all those books were really good. I was really impressed with them. Definitely, like I said, please check out Scarlet's Field Guide and Cryptids to Other Creatures. That was the other thing I was going to say. That link is posted. You can get the... yes, I'm on again, Phil. I'm putting everybody to sleep. So, oh, really, you're not going to paste now? Stupid freaking Facebook. All right, we're going to copy this again. And I forgot to pop that back in the comments for you guys that just joined in. Please go check out Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids and Other Creatures. Great book, super thick, super nice cover on it. I can't remember what the cover's called. It's that felt style paper. I know I'm a terrible person. Where's Steph Wilson? He fell asleep. He got some fiber in his diet and fell asleep with it. And so here's the piece you were watching earlier, Phil. He says, "What's your deal, freaky avocado man? I guess you haven't had your fiber today." And of course, he's talking to Steph Pool, and Steph Pool says, "What's with the freaky laser sword, man? You're gonna pay for that." And there he is. He's butt hurt because he got a sword cut in half. So that was the first piece that I did on there. And then we've got the Naughty Fairy piece. So here's Stuff Pool and Stuff Pool. I haven't finished the hand yet, but the hand is going to have a piece of paper with the prescription for bigger boobs because Wendy doesn't always tells Steph that she wants the boobs to be smaller. So Naughty Fairy's disappointed and she's asking Steph Pool to increase her circle template. It's going to be a prescription. It's going to say RX and it's going to say one pair of bigger boobs or bigger circle template, something along those lines. Depends on how much room I have to fit in it. But not the best drawer. I'd say I gave her butt, a nice little bump on there. Could have been bigger. She's got some turquoise green underwear on and stuff. Anyway, by the way, if you haven't by now, we're moving into the disclaimer portion of mature audiences only. But she's got her little cowboy hat on, and yeah, you look at that sad face on there. It looks like she's about to cry because she needs her circle template increased. So I thought that was pretty funny. And then there's Steph Pool, the star, the main attraction right there, just because he's funny. So yeah, that's you guys missed it earlier because you hopped off here. I seen Wendy was in there, so I was going to show it off. The pictures don't do it justice; they never do. So of course it's going to look better here on video. And so now we're going to move into the more mature portion of the show. We're going to talk about some stuff on here. We're going to get to, first of all, we're going to talk about Wendy, Miss Wendy in here. So for those of you who, let's see if I can do this. I repositioned the computer. So apparently my issues that I've been having with the computer not working have been because it was in the corner of the room. And see, voila, just like that, it works just fine. Let's get this party started. So everyone, if you have kids and any kids that are watching, yeah, turn it off. This is the mature segment of the show. If you're watching this on playback, please turn it off if you have kids in the room. And I say no kids allowed. And look at this, freaking Smithers shows up. What the hell, man? Smithers, you're out of bounds. So, guys, first of all, Naughty Fairies Comic-Con. Wendy, if you can please verify whether or not that backer kit link still works. If she verifies that it does, oh yeah, you are still here. Good. Please verify if that backer kit link is still working. I haven't verified it this week. If it is, the link is still in the comments for backer kit. If you guys missed out on Naughty Fairies Con back in January, there was a link. It was still active the last time I checked it, but I forgot to check it again and make sure it's working. But for those of you, let's make this full screen so you guys can see a little better. Full screen layout. Shabam. All right, so here we go. So for those of you that are not familiar with the Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins, we are going to talk about Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins because number 5 is live right now. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this link into the comments right here. I'm going to paste it right there. Shabam. And there you guys go. So here we go. This is Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins. The con that just ended here not too long ago in January that is shipping now. Now we have number 5 continuing the story on. Still valid. There you go, folks. If you missed out on Naughty Fairies Con, the link to the backer kit is still in there. I don't know how much longer it will be active. That's up to Wendy's discretion, but you better get them before they're gone. There's some great books and some great covers in there and some cool swag and shit you can add on. So, like I said, mature audiences only, people. So I've did my warning. And we are at 236 backers with 21 days to go. Freshly launched, and kicking ass. Look at that guy, 17,336. Great project. Yeah, we're here. Get off there. So no video, just showing off the. I love this freaking cover. That's Lorenzo Spolonga. I can't ever say his last name, so shoot me. We got some great covers on here, guys. The book is a great book. If you guys don't know what it's about these strippers that are they're fairies and they're assassins. They go after men who prey on women. The most recent book with Ginger Snap. Ginger Snap is kind of remakes an appearance in it, and she walks. I don't want to ruin a whole lot of the story, but let's just say some shit goes down. She gets some stuff from her past brought up, and they experienced either child trafficking or sex trafficking or attempted rape and stuff like that. It deals with real world issues, and so these ladies, these lovely ladies, are Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins. And there you go, guys. She popped that in, and then the link again for that. So that's for the con right there. So they basically go back to either help out other women, stripper assassins. You say, yeah, I know, I'm telling you. They basically help to put a stop to that. And then here you can see, in the thing, Ashlyn is a demon warlord and eradicating the fairy kin for centuries and was responsible for murdering the parents of the family. So you guys can read the synopsis of it there. It's been a great story so far. It's hard for me to talk about it without ruining it. I know there's a lot of people that come in here, and I did see I got to get an early glimpse at the Naughty Fairies Con issue 2 with Ginger Snap. That's why I had to stop myself from talking about it because I don't want the cat out of the bag. But I did see that. I got to look through it. The art's wonderful in it, and it has a good story. It's got a really super powerful motorcycle in it. I love you, Wendy. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. I love you. So, you got your regular naughty covers. I mean, look at this cover, guys. This is just beautiful. Then you've got the, naughty. Here's the naughty cover right here. And you've got the Becky Fuller cover right here. Becky's really starting to get in on a lot of projects. She's doing some great art. Then you've got the Justin Hunt, Russ Cassidy. And we all know who that is. I mean, it almost matches her con cover. That's April Grady Reyna, who, by the way, just launched a project tonight, Rising Tide, A Mermaid's Tale. So definitely go check that out. Wendy, if you would, grab the link for that, or Mike, or any of you that are in here. It was a magical motorcycle, you bet. And there's another Reyna cover there. And if you missed out Squee After Dark is available in the Rising Tide of Mermaid's Tale campaign as well, so you can get that. And then we've got another April Reyna cover. And then, Walter Figueroa, whatever. There, that word right there. I don't know. Wendy's going to have to train me how to say that name. Thank you, Wendy, for grabbing that. Guys, go check this out. It just launched tonight, funded in 10 minutes, something like that. Definitely some really cool stuff on there. It's not super expensive. It's I think the early bird on there, there's only 50 available, is like $12. So definitely go check that out. It also has a crossover. And the reason why I brought it up is, while we're going over this project, is it does have a crossover with Naughty Fairies. So Naughty Fairies Stripper Assassins, there is a crossover piece for that. One of Wendy's comics has more story in it than 10 of Jimmy Noble. Oh, burn. So you got some really beautiful covers in here. Some really cool stuff. Of course, you got Steph Wilson. There we go. That's what I was trying to get to. And then you've got Nia Ruffino. There's another Steph Wilson cover. There's this Soviet mermaid cover. I just I don't even. I still don't know what's going on here. It's like a Sovi, fairy, mermaid. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Stuff's getting a little eccentric. Just kidding stuff. Not really. And then there's the Lorenzo. There's the cover photo right there. Beautiful piece. And then, of course, there's Lorenzo Naughty. There's tons of covers for this, guys. Lots and lots of them. You've got the December Lace cosplay cover. Then you've got the close-up cosplay cover. And you've got the Christina Haggerty cover here. We all love Christina Haggerty. You got him beckoning for her right there. Hey, baby, come here. And then she's got the little blade here. She's going to stab him in the face with it, probably. And then the difference between these two, you guys can look all day, and there's no trade dress. One's a trade and one's a virgin. You can get most of these in metal. There's hollow foil. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you can get for add-ons. And then there's the Sea Fairy, Stuffed Fairy Sea Dragons. Okay, Sea Dragons. Thank you, Wendy. I wasn't sure where we were going with that. I wasn't sure if it was mermaids or what it was exactly. I hadn't been filled in on that part yet, but thank you for clarifying that. And here you go, guys. Monty Michael Moore. Look at that cover. Freaking spectacular. And then there's again you got the trade, and then you've got the virgin, which there is a difference between the trade and the virgin on here. Here, of course, you have it's kind of like dusk, and then here you have, I don't know if that's supposed to be daybreak or as the sun's setting, but I love his art. And you got CB Zane, and then you got Nancy Vasconcelos. And I love this piece. This is absolute my favorite right here. I really wanted to get the original art, but it disappeared really quick. And then there is the other piece. Sorry, guys. The other piece from Nancy Vasconcelos. Last I checked, this piece is still available. So if you like this piece, Nancy does have it for sale if you want some original art. It's a beautiful piece as well. Then you got the Kara cosplays. And I mean, it goes on and on, guys. I don't want to bore you to death with going over all the stuff on the Kickstarter. Please check it out. It's a phenomenal story. It's great art, great stuff from Wendy. This will be available until the 22nd or the 23rd of May. So if you can't back it this week, just keep in mind you still do have 3 weeks for it. Tons of stretch goals unlocked. What was there? 11 unlocked on the first day, Wendy? Something like that. Or even in the first, I won't even think it was like the first 10 hours. It unlocked 11 stretch goals. It was amazing. You guys are awesome. So please check that out. And then let's see, what was the other one? Come on, load. And so I wanted to talk about this one tonight real quick, too. Oh, and anyway, Naughty Fairies always gets a 5 out of 5. Why are you boring us to death? I don't know. I'm a terrible person. It's Steph Wilson. You get a circle template and you enjoy it. You just want to look at the butt. Christina did a great job. Yeah, that's right. I did just want to look at the butt. I was trying to figure it out. I love those bubble butts. So, guys, this is Vera Sam, or Sam Vera, I mean, will be on with me tomorrow night. And what the hell just happened? Okay, whatever. Sam Vera will be on with me tomorrow. We'll be talking about this project, but I wanted to shout it out tonight in case people aren't able to watch tomorrow. So the books that I went over a little bit ago with the Stevies Closet and the WonderDuck, which I did the review on before with Russ 5377. This is George Medina and Sam Vera's project right here, the Catch the Crazies with their podcast. Looks like a lot of fun. They're trying to get 100 backers and beat their previous goal on the other books. And there's a lot of cool stuff in here. The books for this one, unfortunately, the early bird tier is over. So the early bird it was like $30 instead of 75. So you got the gold, the silver, and the hollow foil covers, which are the special editions. One of the cool things about this project is you will get a print. I want to talk about it in case we forget to talk about it tomorrow. You get a print with the screen capture of your backer count. I was trying to think of the word, not number, your backer count. So if you're backer number 7, you will get a print that shows that, hey, you are backer number 7. And it's something that you can put away and as a keepsake. It's something kind of cool that nobody else has ever done, that at least that I've heard of. It may have been done before, but it's not something you regularly hear about. So that's something that was fun that they were going to add on. So join us tomorrow night as we talk about Catch the Crazies. And the show will be at 8 p.m. Central, like it always is, tomorrow night. And then Tuesday, speaking of Monty Michael Moore will be on with me Tuesday night to talk about Blood and Bullets. So we're going to have a good show that night. Like I said, he did that piece for Wendy Steen Shainer's book, Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins #5. He does phenomenal art, phenomenal sculptures. The guy's just a freaking artistic genius. I love seeing all the stuff that he posts. I've got a lot of nice stuff of his that I've gotten graded. Of course, I got his Vampirella. I mean, who has to say that? But please join us tomorrow night for this book. It's a lot of fun. These crazies, basically, they want to be number 1 in podcasting. Annabelle Arroyo and not Annabelle Arroyo. I'm sorry, George Medina and Sam Vera did a podcast several years ago. They quit doing it for, personal reasons. They quit doing the podcast and went off and they had to do other stuff. Well, after 10 years, they come back together. I think it's been right at 10 years. They come back together. They started the podcast again. And they're like, how are we going to be the number 1 podcast in the world? And so they summon these crazies and by accident. They go out and they go out in the woods and scream, "We want to be number 1." And they accidentally summon the crazies. It was the answer to their prayers, or so they thought. So these crazies come driving in, and they start bopping people over the head with microphones and trying to get them to watch their podcast. So everybody walks around wanting to watch Catch the Craze. So definitely, please join us tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun talking about this project and some of the other stuff that Sam Vera's worked on. He's also worked on stuff with Jonathan Syfax and Annabelle and George, several projects that they've had in the running. So that's something that we'll talk about on that show. I wish these freaking hiccups would go away. I had a Caesar salad, so the vinegars, I guess, gave me the hiccups. And last but not least, come on. This is really important to me. If you guys have kids or you know somebody that has kids, please share this project out. Katrina Rowitz, which is my editor that edited Xeno Nanite Titan, she launched this project today. This is the very first project that's her own project. She has been on several projects. She's worked on stuff with Chuck Pineau and sorry guys, I'm grabbing the link there and copying it in there. She's worked on stuff with Chuck and a lot of other creators, Teddy Bear Tales with Nick Davis, just a lot of different things. And she's been part of the Kickstarters, but she's never had her own. So this is her own Kickstarter here. And basically what this is Apo's Army. This guy that she, I don't remember if his name is Apo or what she said. Yeah, there's a man, Apo Nseta, who has taken upon himself to feed and care for as many of them as he can. So this guy, Apo, as she calls him for short, he takes in cats and takes care of them, stray cats, and rescues them and feeds them and gives them shelter and everything. So they all have names. And let me take this out full screen. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. All right. Exit full screen. Thank you. There we go. So Apo, or Apo Nseta, takes in these cats and rescues them. And they all have names. There's Rocky. There's all kinds of different names. And what these stories are is Katrina took all the cats that were part of the rescues. Not all of them, but, a good majority of them. And wrote short stories on them. And they're fictional. They're not like real stories like, hey, she's documenting the life. It's not a documentary. This is a kid's book that's following the journey of some of these cats and their own fictional stories. and stuff that they do. And she's got a new artist. I can't remember what her name is. I only forget it like every time I read it. And you can get Tales from the Toy Store, her previous book on this campaign as well. But here's the artist that she's got that's doing art for the book. She hand makes this stuff. So these keychains that are available on the Kickstarter and these cat figurines that are part of the Kickstarter are stuff that this artist makes. She's a new artist, an up and coming artist. All right, I'm back. Had to go move my grandfather's scooter. It's all good, man. So she's an up and coming artist. She has never been on a project before. She's super duper excited about this. And she really wants to sell her stuff. So if you guys would, please share this project out. Please give it a like, give it a share, back it if you can. It's the tiers are really affordable. I think just the book. Uh, so for $5 you can get a digital copy. $8 you get a copy of Apo's Army in print. So it's not super expensive. For $10 you get the cat and uh, Tales from the Toy Store digital. And then for sorry guys, these freaking hiccups. Uh, oh, sorry. That's the. I was like, why is there one that's 8 and one that's 10? So there's an early edition. So the early edition's $8. It ends in 14 hours. So she got a 24-hour uh, backer. I didn't see that earlier when I was looking through there, so that's why it confused me. And then so $10 is what the book is going to be once this early bird is gone. That was the word I'm looking for, early bird. So for $20 you get a book and keychain, 25 you get a book and figurine, and then $40 you get the. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I think I held it off. All right. Sorry, guys. For $40, you get all of it. You get the kitty keychain, the kitty clay figurine, and the print of Apo's Army. So if you back this project, you're not only helping out Katrina, which is the author, you're also helping out Max Strain. That I would. This is what throws me off, guys. Show everyone the Kickstarter that I sent you yesterday. All right, I will. I can do that. So Max Strain, and this is so you guys are gonna laugh because I'm an old school nerd. So every time I think of Max Strain, I think I'm insane because it sounds so close to Max Payne. So every time I go to say it's Max Strain, I think I'm like just pulling crazy shit out of my head. So yes, it is Max Strain. I'm not insane. And so, like I said, this is the very first project that she's been a part of. She's making the clay figurines. She's making the keychains. I will have Katrina on the 18th, I believe. I don't have my calendar in front of me, and it's on my phone, and I'm on it right now. So definitely please check this out. Let's see. I'm going to have to pull that link. Jack, hold on a second. Because you texted it to me. And I don't think. Jack, post it in the comments, please. So since I wasn't home, it's not on my tablet, and so it's on my phone, and I can't access it. Actually, I should be able to look it up. Hold on. Let me try here. Max, your family's dead. You're going insane. At least that's what Max Payne's brain seems to say. That's right. And I'm still here. Nobody freak out. I didn't disappear. All right, I have returned. Sorry, guys. So here it is. Here's the project Jack wanted me to. I don't know how to do that through my phone. How to get on the comments here. You just got if you go to Kickstarter, Jack, you can hit the embed button, which you see right here. It's this these two greater than and less than. You click on that, and then you just copy the link and then paste it into the comments on Facebook. It's all good, man. So you just go here, kabam, copy and paste. We'll paste it in there, and there you go. So here we go. This is the project that Jack sent me yesterday after we had a good laugh. So now that it's mature only, and since it's just me and you, Jack, I guess we can't really laugh with everybody about it. But you guys are gonna die laughing about this. So yesterday I'm at work. Hope I can remember that for the next time. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Um, so I'm pumping oil at work yesterday. So anybody that goes back and watches and makes it here to the end, you're gonna laugh your ass off. So I'm at work yesterday. I'm at one of the trucking places delivering oil, and I'm talking to Jack on the phone. I'm like, "Hey, Jack, I gotta hang up," and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Dude, there's two bees, and they're just like banging, like hardcore." He's like, "What?" I was like, "I'll call you back." And so I took a video of it because I knew nobody would believe me. But seriously, two bumblebees landed next to me, and like he was going to town, man. Like he was taking it to Pound Town, and I was dying laughing. I sent it to Jack. I was like, "Dude, is this not the funniest thing you've ever seen?" And so Dustin Poppins, with DPopp Customz, he's having a rough time with health wise and stuff, kind of like me. And he was having a bad day yesterday, and I was talking to him. I was like, "I know what'll cheer you up," so I sent him the video of the two bees humping, and I think he probably laughed for like a half an hour about that. He's like, "Dude, that is the funniest shit I've ever seen." I'm like, "I know, right?" I sent it to my wife, and she's like, "You're retarded," because I took a video of two bees doing it. I'm like, but who would have known that bees have sex like us? I mean, like he was taking it to Pound Town. He was just like, "Yeah, baby, give me that sweet honey," and I was dying laughing. So anyway, back to the Kickstarter. Since we derailed onto humping bees instead of honeybees, that's what we're gonna call them. We're gonna call them humping bees. So here's I will not play the video since I do not know if the creator has rights to the music or not, and I don't want to like play their stuff on the air and get in trouble. But it looks really cool. It's got a cybernetic owl. It looks like some anime cool shit. Cybernetic owl creates a weapon, breaks free from his creators, learns the ways of the samurai, and becomes a hero in the distant future of Japan. And that's a really cool challenge coin. Ooh. Cybernetic samurai owl. Man, now I want to back it just for the. Damn you, Jack. You're a terrible person. See, I didn't even look at it yesterday after you sent it to me. Yeah, and I only got the last seconds of them doing it, which makes it so much funnier. Yes, you're correct. You're absolutely correct. And so you got some cool stuff. You got the digital PDF, the cover 3, issue 3 cover A wraparound cover. I love that. It looks awesome. And then there's a digital catch-up bundle. And then you got issue 2 cover B. You got the Super Mario. I don't even have to look at what it is. It's a Super Mario 3 cover swipe there, homage. And then you got the Cinema edition. That looks really cool. Oh, that ain't bad. $22. Might just back it. I just want the challenge coin. That's badass looking. And then you got cover A and C, cover B and C, all 3 covers for 45. Custom sketch cover, catch up in all 3 issue 3 covers for 55, and the 6x9 watercolor art bundle. So you get cover A, B, C, and the water cover. That looks really pretty cool, bud. So did I pop that in there? Yeah, I did. Sadly, you can't get that coin anymore because it was only for the first 75 backers. Well, fuck it. Then I'm not backing it. For $22, you can get either the colored or the black and white. Yep. Yeah, I seen that, but I'm out. I would have backed it just to check it out because it looks cool, and just because I wanted the Kickstarter exclusive coin because that's really cool looking. But I can get the books later on. Can't support them all, unfortunately. But you can support them with a share and liking and sharing it out with all your friends. So everyone, thanks a lot for being here. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the live draws. Today I was live for like 4 hours drawing. Jack, since you missed it, uh, I went live earlier, I guess around 1 something until like 6 o'clock. And I drew 2 of the Kickstarter day 1 backer bonus. So we have Xenonanite Titan facing off against Stuff Pool. And he's like, "What's your deal, freaky avocado man? I guess you haven't had your fiber today." And he said, "What's with the freaking laser sword, man? You're going to pay for that." Yeah, get him. When I finally signed in and it said that you were on 5 hours ago, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I was. I went live at 1 o'clock and I went till like 6. And then here's the Naughty Fairy one. I'm going to finish it out later. You got Stuff Pool and you got her. And Stuff Pool's like, "What's the deal?" Stuff Pool's going to be like, "What can I do for you, lady?" And you got she's gonna have a slip of paper in her hand. It's gonna be an RX or AKA prescription for a bigger circle template because Wendy doesn't like big boobs, and so she's gonna ask for some bigger boobs from Steph Pool. So I thought that was pretty fun, and the classic Steph Pool. Will you take me on a date? What's your favorite restaurant? PF Changeling. I still got to send that to Antonio. I didn't realize I didn't mail it until I opened this up and seen this was in here. So he's going to have 2 pieces coming with his book because I'm not going to count that. I already did that one. And CB Zane, since you missed the live stream earlier, CB Zane said he wanted Might. But since I already did Might some time ago, it's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I was like, we got Wile E. Coyote. I inked it, and I never colored it, but it said, "Oh, Stuff will we increase my circle template?" So that's why I think she's just going to get an RX for bigger boobs because I already did the circle template. And he said, "I don't want none unless you got space buns, hon." Because it's Mike with their space buns. So he's going to get this one. So now he requested King Kong. So I'm thinking, something along the lines of. I hate trying to flip through these and find something. Let's see, Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner, whatever the heck that dude's name was. Then we got Pepe Le Pew. Here it is. So I'm thinking something like this. I'm going to do King Kong with a "I Love Tom H" t-shirt. And then, instead of Steph Poolzilla, it'll just be Steph Pool this time because he wants Steph Pool and King Kong. So since I already did this, unless I don't know, I'll send this to CB, and if he really absolutely wants this, I'll send this to him. But I don't want to send that to him since it was one that I just did just for fun. So other than that, I guess that's about it for tonight, guys. Check out Naughty Fairy Super Assassins. It's 5 exploding blue balls. Wendy was right about me doing the the read through. I would probably get kicked off of Facebook. I didn't realize that number 1 had that much nudity in it, but it does. So yeah, we can't unfortunately do the read through on it like I was going to, but it's a great book. Please check it out. Number 5, once again, is available on Kickstarter right now. The link is in the comments. Also, the backer kit for the con, if you missed it, is in the comments. Check out Catch the Craze tomorrow night at 8:30. I will have Sam Vera on with me, and we'll be talking about that project as well as some of the other stuff he's worked on, what his inspirations and what his passions are. So everyone, thanks a lot for being here. Thanks a lot for watching. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. As always, Rust Explode Studios, projects that'll blow your mind. Everybody have a great night. And thanks for watching. And thanks for watching back if you watch it back.